Hey folks, welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy XII The Zodiac Age. I'm MysteriousSJG, not the Mysterious Dorito. That's why I'm uploading videos with no gameplay footage, but not for this series. Although I probably have had videos that are all plot. So I'm going to... Part of me wants to go back and actually finish exploring the Fawn Coast. It really is bugging me in a weird way. This could be our big thing that we leave open for later, but I know I at least want to explore this zone before I advance. Is this place called like Snake Zone or something? What? This is the Sky Trail. Where is Sky Trail? I don't want to be too loud. It's kind of late. And I got neighbors. Oh, I got people in neighboring apartments. Where is Sky Trail? Here is Sky Trail, baby. I do have a like animal person, but it's Sexy Bunny Lady instead of Sexy Wolfman. Return of Smirking Sea Thief, whom I would think would be immune from being poached, because that would be pretty messed up. Alright, so we'll cross this bridge when we come to it, and we just came to it, so let's cross it. I'm surprised at the lack of people getting hit with Stona there. Or not Stona, whatever actually turns you into stone. Stona countermeasures of that. Her getting Asuna just makes her a lot more useful as a mage than she ever was before. Again, I think slow might wear off on its own after a while, but I mean, she's got haste. She might as well use it on herself. I probably should be setting a gamble where people are using haste periodically anyway, but I made a big deal about wanting to get it, and it's annoying to me that it's pretty much not a spell you ever get to learn and use in Final Fantasy 13-2, despite having a whole synergist class whose only thing is to put positive status buffs on, but we can't do freaking haste. But yeah, for some reason in this game, I guess because of the presence of turbo speed, I'm not bothering with it much. Guess at some point I might need to set these up as automated things. So I didn't fully explore this zone. To see that there's like a treasure chest back here or something. Oh, it looks like Ash ended up with haste. I thought she got slowed by all that, but maybe she didn't. Okay. Well, that's more exploring of this zone done. By the way, we've already got more gold than we did when we went on our shopping excursion. So that shows you the power of cat ear hood. And of course the power of Hercules. What's wrong with you, Hercules? Ooh, let's actually poach this one, because he's kind of rare. Or at least we don't come across as many of him. We poached some kind of wool or wood or something. Alright, keep on going. Yeah, I see you there, Lucius. Yes. Oh, Mr. Pot Tap. Welcome back, Potter. Yeah, I mean, I know they've made, I don't know if J.K. Rowling wrote any new novels or if they just made movies. But, you know, there's prequels out to Harry Potter with, like, you know, the Crimes of Grindelwald or whatever. I would think that they would do a sequel to Harry Potter. I think apparently there's like a stage sequel to Harry Potter about Harry Potter's kids in school, and you know, spoiler alert, one of the very, very, very final scenes of Harry Potter is a flash forward to him sending his kids off to Hogwarts, and comes across somebody who had been his school rival and enemy at Hogwarts years before, who's over the course of events near the end, they're not friends, but they're no longer enemies, and we find out that this kid's name is Scorpius, is the child of Draco, who's like the little sniveling turd rival to Harry Potter. But apparently there's like a stage Harry Potter play that is about the friendship between Harry Potter's son and Draco's son, and I think they should do a follow-up to Harry Potter, but Harry Potter should be one of the teachers, and it should be called Welcome Back, Potter. I mean, come on. Because that way, you know, the young students could go, oh, Mr. Potter. Well, it sure seemed like there was room for something cool to be located down below there. Spiral Incisor. Music is pretty thrilling and adventurous. There's gotta be a treasure chest or something over here, right? No? Okay, whatever. Wasting my time. Good thing I'm moving at quad speed, or that would have been extra annoying. Unless I was supposed to fully explore that zone first. I think we're coming real close to the edge of this path. Like, we're either going to advance or we're going to hit a dead end on this path now, because you know, as soon as I say that, watch it branch out like 8 more times. But Yeah, the snake guys do just sort of pop up out of nowhere. Give you the RKO. They're Vipers. You know, RKO out of nowhere from the Viper. Makes sense. Extra speed killing, extra high speed killing, extra high speed killing. Storm crystals are probably super important. Straight northeast to Arcades. I only wish it wasn't so far. Whose words are those supposed to be? Mine? Van's? Is that coming from somebody's journal? Because I don't know that Van can write. I'm not even insulting his intelligence. He's coming from a fantasy land, so there may or may not be universal literacy is the thing, but he's certainly like dirt poor orphan. Trying to make a living as a thief. Oh, see, I would have sworn that this was the path to progress, but apparently... Oh. Okay, so they both go somewhere. Yeah, here's where we're going to find out that we can't advance the story. We can't advance to here till we do something with Arcades, probably. I'm a hunter I'm a hunter at the Fun Coast. Contracted to feed this nuisance in Soshin Cave Palace, but I can't find my employer. Where is he? We were supposed to meet in the Titched Uplands, but this is the road to Cerobi's Step. Must have taken a wrong turn somewhere. So I don't think it's going to turn out that there's a side quest where I should be bringing these guys together. But it's possible. I think it's just zany and wacky that they're all separated, but... I mean, it could be like Dantro's wife. Like, I'm supposed to go back and forth 800 times and talk to them. And if I do it, there'll be a little non-voice acted scene of them all together. And we'll get rewarded with, like, 5 high potions or something. But as you can see, there will eventually be a way to progress there. Probably that is not available to us now. I might have left a treasure chest back there. Oh my god. Straight northeast to Arcades. Still. Continues to be straight northeast to Arcades. How far we go. Still north, straight northeast to Arcades. I believe that's literally true. I do not believe we get to leave Arcades and head northeast so that Arcades ever becomes southwest of us. I think this game's world map terminates. You can never go south of really certain areas of the Paramina Rift. You can never go west of the Tomb of Wraith Whale. I believe we'll never be able to get north of Arcades. I don't know how desperately we may want to. And it's not going to be presented as some kind of like, Arctic waste either. We already had our snowy zone in this game. So... Yep. Still exploring. I guess this will connect to that place, and one of them or the other will have something that goes north towards this Sochi Palace. Maybe right here is the way to the Sochi Palace. Or maybe not. Let's explore thoroughly so that we don't have a bunch of questions left at the end. These look suspiciously like they're both going to the same area. All right, little baby Marlboro. Wah, wah. Cool. Now, most of our party's only 8 levels behind the boys. Which means that eventually we'll get to use the boys on screen. Might be a while before we use them for anything other than a big boss fight against the big boss man. Ooh, maybe that goes north. Well, it has to. Something's got to come at it. Like, yeah, that has to go north. Okay. So from this screen, you could pretty much advance on out of here. Oh, you know what I probably could have figured out if I was using my brain. Well, they said it's not going to appear on the clan primer. But shouldn't it? Because that's how I would know. Never mind, I was going to use it to actually tell me where the preview on the map where we're supposed to go. Fields of Eternity. Feels like an eternity, doesn't it, folks? And again, this is with, like, super speed. So I'll be taking way longer. More than twice as long. Closer to 4 times as long. If I wasn't using the speed up to do all of this exploring. Of all this territory that doesn't matter. And once again, like a bit of a broken record sometimes with this. This feels like an extreme reaction against the criticisms that Final Fantasy X got. And they were justified, but it got a lot of criticisms for having what was in terms of actual space. And you really figure this out if you ever backtrack across the game to get the Orin spheres and get all of his limit breaks or whatever they were called in that game. You backtrack through a lot of the game to get retrace your journey to get the orange spheres, which are kind of fun, and it gets an extra thing that you don't have to do, but you can do. But it shows that when you don't have like lots and lots and lots of story every time you go to a new area, Final Fantasy X is not a long game. Why was she not attacking the enemy? That was kind of weird. I don't know what she's gotten fixated on, Ash, but yeah, she was not really fighting enemies there. It was weird. It's like she got focused on something up this hill. One of these days, we're going to come across one of these buildings. We're actually going to be allowed to go inside. It's going to be awesome. That's not true. We will actually not come across one of these buildings and be allowed to go inside. Unless I'm totally mistaken, and that's what... Oh, blind guy. Nice. And that's what the... like the stadium at Sochi or wherever we're going to actually is one of these places on the outside. And then you go in and it's like a whole big zone. Maybe I'll just do the rest of this video at normal speed. Maybe I'll just, once we get into that shrine, I'll go at normal speed only so you see how long these things can take. See, these battles aren't too bad because we're over-leveled for these guys, I believe. And as long as we keep encountering one at a time, we can crush it pretty fast. Kind of wish, though, that they had a save right outside. We did have one next to the kid who tells us about the place. That's probably as generous as we really need to get. Ash has been slowed. We should take a second to address that. And here we go into the scary cave of scariness. You will now have the option of saving your game. Oh, okay. That's a good idea. We'll save over the path of ours. I guess we're jumping straight. Either we can't come back out of here, or we're jumping straight into a boss battle. That might be it. Save your game so you can watch the cinema over and over again.
Hey, you sure this rabbit hole's really the way into Arcades?
What kind of
better a hare
big ass
unseen than a rat in a trap?
Say, what kind of big ass rabbits do you think are in here?
If you'd prefer to go knocking on the front gates of the city, be my guest.
You think this is Night of the Lepus or something?
Once we're inside.
Whoa! Penelo actually had dialogue there. Nice.
The city watch find us. We'll do what we can to blend into the crowd.
By dressing
Our
like
names
fantasy
may be notorious,
characters.
but our faces are not far known.
You're the princess of Dalmasca.
You're a princess and we didn't even recognize you.
I noticed.
Well, you're not on the money yet. I mean, well, we don't have money. That's your fault, actually. Why did we get the option to save our game, though? I guess it just really is so that we can enjoy that cinema over and over and over again. Zombie Knights and Gorgamera. Okay. But it's a good point. We didn't even recognize our own princess, so how could we expect outsiders to? Oh, and Ash have no idea what Ash looks like. Whoa. Did a trap appear there that wasn't there before? Oh, are those guys leaving traps? That'd be an interesting technique if that's what's going on. Dispel moat, eh? Ooh. Yeah, it might be a thing where those guys are enemy trappers and they're actually leaving traps. This is an imp. I had this weird instinctive notion that those guys are actually imps and not just some weird name of an enemy that is a variation on an imp but not called an imp. So I'm glad I checked. Okay, it seemed like there would be a treasure chest here. I said that earlier in the video in a little corner, but then again, treasure chests are kind of random in this game. They have there are locations where treasure chests can be, but there is a spawn % chance. They don't spawn. Oh, I was going to intentionally not use speed up in here to give you a sense of how long these places actually take. I couldn't help myself. Would you please get the treasure? Oh wow, somebody flung a lot of guano at this wall. Well, here would be why we got a chance to save our game. No idea what boss is on the other side of this thing. Or if there even is a boss immediately on the other side of it. If there is, I should probably call it a video and fight it next time. The Soshin Cave Palace. Huh. Okay. I think there is a trick to this one. I vaguely remember this is a battle where you need to steal from everybody because there's stuff you can't get any other way, or possibly you need to poach them. So I want to change everybody's gambits. I want to try to steal from everybody first of all. I don't think she has steel, does she? No. I think she just needs to shut that off and then go with I guess she'll just give people beneficial magic. So yeah, these are Mandragora Prince, Larune King, Onion Queen, Pumpkin Star, and Top Stalk. I think I'm going to call it a video, and we're going to deal with them next time. But I want to take a quick gander at a fact. These are definitely not repeatable enemies, and I think I kind of remember there was some trick with this where it was like not a hard battle, but you had an opportunity to really get good items here, but maybe I'm completely dreaming that, in which case, screw it. Next time, we'll just crush them quick, fast, in a hurry. Like I did with all Hogan's friends. Punk them. Either way, folks, I'm MysteriousJG. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you guys next time.